Hello everyone and welcome back to Sketch by Sketch. Today I'm going to be doing something kind of interesting. I'm going to be using my Elo sketchbook, and a few of you requested a challenge, and then I have an art friend that I've been wanting to do a collab with, so I kind of put the two together and we are doing a challenge. I'll link her channel down below. So kind of how we set this up is she sent me pictures of an outfit. This is the outfit right here, and a hairstyle. She found these on Pinterest, and then she also sent a wallpaper. I did the same for her, and she is doing this on her channel as well. So I really like the pictures she sent me. I think it's all super cute, and I'm really excited to see what we can draw. Okay, so I made a little collage of the photos, and I've also sped this up a little bit because this was a really long video. I really wanted to show you how I created my character and all the sketching and stuff that went into it, so that's why I kept it all in here. But sorry it had to be sped up so much, it's just the video was super long already. Okay, so to start out, I think I'm going to go with the pose that the model that's wearing the outfit is doing, just to start out and get loose with my wrist. So what I'm going to be doing during this video is cutting a little bit out if my hand is in the way or if it's just not very interesting. So some of this sketching is going to get cut, but that's okay. I kept the main parts in there. So I changed the bracelet on her hand to a scrunchie. She told me I could do that just because we didn't really like the bracelet that much. And so yeah, I'm just copying the reference photo, and that hairstyle was a little bit hard to draw from the front view just because you couldn't see the braid, but I think it turned out really cute, and I think this is a good start to this drawing. If you're wondering, I'm using just a regular mechanical pencil. I got this off wish.com actually, and I'm also using a kneaded eraser and of course my Elo sketchbook. If you guys want to know how I sketch a front view face, I have a video on that and I will link it down below. Alright, now here I thought I'd just get a nice view of the hairstyle, and I added, as you can see in that first sketch, the flowers as the background. Took a very literal interpretation of that. I did think about maybe using that as like a pattern on the shirt or something, but I think that I'm just gonna go with it as a background, just to keep it simple. I think we are going to be doing this again sometime soon, so if you guys like this, please let me know, and we'll try to be working on another one, maybe a little bit more involved. Also, let me know guys if you like shorter videos or longer videos, because I really don't know if these long videos are not fun for you guys to watch, or if you like to watch them. So just let me know what you prefer, and I'll try to put more of those out there. Also, if you have any video requests or anything like that, feel free to let me know. I got a tip last night on my sketchbook video, just on something I could do to make my drawings a little bit better, and I loved that. It just made my day. Even though it was a critique, it really helped me, and I think I can use that. Here I'm just starting out putting on the page where I want my character finished drawing to be. I'm not going to finish that right now. I'm just going to lay it out so I know how much space I have to work with over here. Now what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to go ahead and draw out that pattern and see if I can create it on the paper, and that's what that looked like there. Now I'm going to swatch out some of my colors. I'm using the Artify alcohol based markers. These have a chisel tip and a fine tip. I'm not sure which colors I want to use yet, so I'm just going through and marking which ones I like and which ones I don't like, and those will be the colors I'll be using. I will say this pack doesn't have a lot of pastels. It has pastel blue and green, but the other colors are pretty bright, so I kind of have a hard time picking out colors for a lighter palette, I guess you could say, as this drawing. So this was a little bit difficult, but I worked with it, and in the end you can see that the colors aren't exactly the same, but you can still get the basic idea. Let me know if you guys have been drawing. I love to know what you guys are up to, and also if you have an art channel, let me know that too and I'll check it out. I've had a lot of people lately commenting and telling me that they like my videos and that they make videos too, and it's just really cool to see other artists and to see people actually like your videos. So feel free to comment. I love reading your guys' stuff, and I'll try to respond to all of them. Alright, now that we've swatched everything out, I'm going to go ahead and finish up this sketch. Nothing too fancy. I just really like this pose. I don't know what made me think of it. I just kind of came up with it. It was just a really flowy, basic pose. Nothing too exciting. I just thought it would show off the outfit and the hair really well. And I'm sketching really light here so that I will be able to use the markers and the fine liner in a little bit. Okay, so I'm skipping through a little bit of the sketching process. You really couldn't see what I was doing because my hand is in the way of the drawing, so sorry about that. And also, here in a second when I get this sketch finished, I am going to be skipping the line art. I just think that's a really boring part of the drawing and it takes a lot of time, and figured you guys really wouldn't want to have to sit through me doing it. If you'd like to see a tutorial though on how I do line art, I can totally do that. I think I did a tutorial maybe digitally a while back. I don't really remember now, but if you really want to see that, then let me know and I'll try to work on it. I've been getting a lot of requests for videos lately, and I've been keeping a list of those, and slowly I'm working on doing them. I really do want to get all of them done because they're good requests and I love to do what you guys want to see, but it does take time, so keep in mind if you have requested something and you're not seeing it, don't give up hope. I'm working on it and it will be out soon. If you're wondering what I'm using for the line art though, I am using a Pigma Micron in the size 1. Okay, so let's go in with the coloring. What I am doing is I'm going in and I'm laying out flat colors first. I'm coloring in the whole thing in like one flat color, usually a mid-tone, not anything too light or too dark, because I lighten things with my Posca pens and then I darken them with, of course, other markers. So that's typically how I do that when I'm coloring in my sketchbook, at least. I would do this a little differently if I was doing like a full-on illustration, but this was more of just a sketch, so I didn't put too much detail. Alright, flat colors are down, and now we are going to start adding some shading. Of course, I can do a tutorial on this if you want to see it, but I'll give you a little bit of tips on how I do this. Make sure you're not smudging the line art while you're doing this. Just keep an eye on that and try not to touch it with the marker tip. I'm pretty much just going in and adding some shadow wherever anything would overlap. Nothing too technical, just because this is pretty basic and we don't want to get too into it. There weren't a lot of shades in these markers to do like the pink and the blue and even the yellow, so I kind of just had to work with what I had, and it didn't blend as well as I usually like it to, but that's okay. I worked with what I had, and I think in the end it turns out pretty cute. I was going to try to keep this video shorter because I know my friend on her channel did like a really short video, and I just had too much footage to make that short of a video, so I thought I'd just go ahead and post a longer version. If you want to see maybe a shorter version, I could do that, but I feel like no one has anything to do and you probably wouldn't mind this a little bit longer video. Now to add something to those jeans, because I thought they looked super boring, just took this darker blue marker and added some cross-hatching and different patterns on them. I think it added a little bit of texture and made it look nice. Alright, so we have the shading done on the girl, and now we're going to go ahead and go into that background. Okay, first off, have to mention the colors aren't right, and I really didn't want them to look like this, but that's all that came in this marker set, so kind of had to work with it, and I didn't really want to have to get out colored pencils and use them. So what I did was I didn't put any sketches down for this. I just went ahead and grabbed the colors and kind of layered them on top of each other. In the end, it turns out really cute actually, and I think this is a good method for doing those patterns in the background. I didn't use line art because I didn't want it to stick out that much. I wanted the character to be the main focus of the drawing and not this background, because I knew it wasn't going to turn out as great as I would want it to. And to finish it, I'm going in with some Ohuhu brush markers. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please go check out her channel. I'll link it below. Stay safe, guys, and I'll see you in another video. Bye!